5番ビクトリア・シニツィナ
The couple from Russia is next.
カツァラポフ組ロシア
Number 5, representing Russia, Victoria Sinitsina and Nikita Katsalapov.
Katsalapov and Sinitsina, both born and raised in Moscow, still living and training there. Top 10 at the World Championships last year. And this their first Grand Prix event of this season.
Absolutely one of the most talented teams in the field. They just haven't been able to get out of their own way at competition, and that lack of consistency has really held them down. A little bit wild through those twizzles, but they're able to hang on. It will be reflected in their grade of execution. It might not be quite as high, but they were able to make it through. Really great use of their knees in the step sequence. It allows them to be smooth and in control of their turns while maintaining that rumba feel they have going. It's really, really well done. Loss of control from Nikita there at the end of that rumba pattern. You have to be very focused on every edge. You can't be leaving points out on the table just because you were in a little bit of a hurry or you're too in character. It's so hard to combine the required elements with that character, but the best teams are able to do it.
Saw him leaning in towards her. Seemed to be saying something just a moment ago. How often is there communication during a routine between two partners like this?
It really depends on the team. Sometimes you rely on that kind of communication as motivation, get you through the program if something's feeling a little bit off. Most times, though, you've trained so much that everything is sort of just there, and you know what to expect. And a strong skate from these guys. Not perfect. A couple little bobbles here and there. Some wildness on their opening twizzles. And from him, a little bit of an edge change. Getting in the way of perfection on the rumba. But you can see their talent shining through. And as I said before, their consistency is going to be one of the most important things for these guys. And so this is a good start. They're going to have to build on it, though, moving forward if they want to continue to prove themselves worthy of making even the Olympic team for Russia, which has quite a few strong teams.
Always a lot of flair from these Russians. This couple has been together for about 3.5 years now. They each had a lot of individual success with other partners before coming together back in 2014.
It was an interesting opening to the program. The first two pieces of music were a little bit understated, which is surprising. It's not the typical musical choice, but I definitely think it worked for them, and I think it helped them stand out in terms of just when you start to feel like each program is exactly the same, it can be a little bit monotonous. So you got to find a way to sort of break free from that, and I think their music choice, I think it worked for them in this case. Here, the slow motion replay of their Latin flavor. Back inside counter there into a twizzle. Their side-by-side step sequence. And again, it's good. You don't see that they're focused on their turns. That's something that can happen to a lot of teams because they know just how important every single step is to maximizing their score. So here we go. This is the end of their rumba pattern. Let's see if we can watch his left foot here. Oh, we just missed the end of it. But for a team that struggles with consistency, I know just how good it feels for them to make it through a program without any glaring errors, without any big mistakes. And, you know, sometimes it's performances like that which can really help propel you to being your best as you continue on that experience. I don't know about that second position of that lift.
What's the toughest thing about a team like this that has so much talent but just can't always put it together, that lacks that consistency? Why is that?
I would say usually it's mental. Obviously, they're physically capable of doing everything. The talent is there, but sometimes it's hard to get out of your own way, you know, and you have to find the right combination of coaches and training and technique and attitude to bring it all together. So hopefully these guys can make it work out.
シニチナ・カチャラポフ組の得点 72.49
Into first
今
place
シーズンの自
at
己
the
最
end of
高
Group
得点を
1.
更新しました現在の
Yeah,
順位は
that's a good score for these guys. That's the kind of score they're looking for if they want to continue to prove themselves and want to try to fight to get into that top group.